What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me. 20,000 steps a go-go. Tomorrow's the last day. I ain't really hear none of y'all getting this in with me. Was 20,000 just a tad too rich for y'all? Y'all like, man, you killing me with this 10,000. You talking about 20. You tripping. That's okay. We all got to start somewhere. If you didn't get out here with me this time, maybe you will next time, because it's definitely going to be a next time. Let's talk about our boy Adrian Peterson, though, man. Former NFLer. Man, dude, he owes some millions. Apparently, he been in a bit of a financial situation for a while. And he's been ordered to give up some assets in order to cover some of this debt. It's just wild, man, because I've looked into it a bit. I watched a couple videos. Well, I watched mainly one video, and it was Club Shay Shay. Him and Ocho was talking about it. The reason why I went to them is because they former NFLers that have, kind of, I don't know if reinvented themselves is the right way to put it, but they've successfully shifted into, a career after the NFL. But Adrian Peterson, I think he was in the NFL for like 15 years, 16 years, something like that. He had a good run, because I think your average, and he wasn't average, but I think your average NFLer has like a career of 2 to 4 years, and they don't make nearly the money that he made. But according to them, bro made $100 million during his career. That is some serious money. Some of y'all will be like, well, he didn't get all of it. You got taxes and you got other people he got to pay. Okay, I'll give you that. So let's say we cut that number in half. Let's say take home, when it's all said and done, he had half that. Man, still $50 million is some serious money. Now he made $100 million, but even if we cut it in half and say that $50 million is his take home, that is some serious bread, man. You should not be in the position that he's in after the fact. And I hope he serves as a cautionary tale for other pro athletes, because this does happen a lot. They say that your average athlete ends up broke within 5 years of being out of the league. And I could see that. I really could see that, because in many cases, they try to keep up appearances. When they were making money during their career, they were making a lot of money. They doing it big. They going everywhere. They spending a bunch of money. They spending like the good time is never going to end. Like that final NBA check is never going to come. So they spend. They really don't do any investments of any kind. They really don't have any sort of plan for life after this, because they just see what's happening right now. And again, it's like it's never going to end. But that's a bad way to look at it, because you don't know what's going to happen. You could suffer some bad injury and you just can't play no more. I remember when ACL tears and Achilles injuries, those were career-ending injuries. Now you can come back from those in like 9-10 months, which is wild. But still, before, those were career-ending injuries. So that's why you got to kind of have a bit of a plan, because you don't know when this good time is going to end. But he had a really good run. The run's over, and it seems like, because, I don't know how dude was running, but it seems like he was continuing to live like he had it like that, because the example that Unc and Ocho gave was of some birthday party that he had. He, according to them, took out a loan to have some birthday party, which Look, if you got to take out a loan for the birthday party, maybe you shouldn't have it. If you don't have the bread to do, and that just goes for anybody, not just people that make, high incomes. That's just for anybody. If you can't afford this birthday party, it just might not be for you, man. But they said he had 320 people, something like that he flew out to his birthday party. And he flew them all first class for a birthday party, mind you. So when he making moves like that, it's kind of easy to see why he would end up in the situation that he's in. We got guys popping wheelies on motorcycles. Hey, you knew it was coming. You knew eventually noise was gonna find me, and there it is. There's your daily dose of noise. One of them, they did a U-turn in the street. I guess they about to come back this way. I'm about to turn so you can see them go past behind me. So they went that way. Now that they turned, they about to come back past me. There it is, the source of the noise. They just decided out of nowhere to do a U-turn. A U-turn in the middle of traffic and go back the opposite way. Back to the topic though. Doing things like that is kind of easy to believe that he was continuing to do this sort of stuff even after he wasn't playing no more. Because as I said, many of them, they try to keep up appearances. And you guys, you've heard me say in many cases about trying to keep up appearances, trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to spend a bunch of money just to impress people that ultimately don't care. This appears to be a case of that, because why else are you doing this sort of stuff if other than just to try to not look broke? Many of these ballers, they was spending filthy rich while they was hooping or while they was footballing. Now their career has come to an end and they don't want to look broke now. They don't want to look like they ain't still got it like that. So they continue to spend as if they still got that NFL check or that NBA check coming in. But when you got all this money going out and none ever coming in, eventually you're going to run out. You're going to find yourself in a situation like AP, where you taking out loans to cover stuff. But man, taking out a loan to cover a birthday party, that's just insane. I don't know how he could have been doing stuff like that and thought it was a good idea, because ultimately you got to pay the loan back. And y'all already know I be talking about that free money and interest payments. So I don't know what the breakdown of getting $5 million, because I heard that's what he took out for the party, a $5 million loan. I don't know what the interest breakdown is for a $5 million loan. Because to my understanding, depending on the client and depending on the amount of money, the interest rate varies. But still, interest, especially if you just making monthly payments, interest on $5 million is going to add up to a lot. I'm not going to say it's going to double it like what these people be doing with these damn interest rates on these stupid cars they be getting. But it's very easy to end up spending, 50% more. So if it was a $5 million loan, you end up paying somewhere like $7 million back, $7.5 million back. It's very easy to believe that that's happening. Again, this is when you're making minimum payments, though, monthly. So, man, it sucks that this is happening for him, but I wanted to talk to y'all about it because this just kind of ties into some of the stuff that I be talking to y'all about already when it comes to money. About spending money to not look poor and try to impress people. You be spending money that you really don't have, that you really shouldn't, because you want to impress people. And that will land you being broke. So in his attempt, and I think that's what the worst part about this is, in the attempt to not look broke. Now all his business is out there because this stuff has become public record. Now all his business is out there, and everybody knows that he's struggling financially anyway. He may not be broke, but he's having some sort of financial problems anyway, and now that's out there. Where if he just would have scaled back, they'd be like, well, you know, damn, AP don't really be spending like that no more. I mean, okay, so what? He not hooping no more, or he not footballing no more. So why would he be? Ultimately, people will get over it. They see you're not spending the way you used to. They'll figure it out. Well, he don't play football no more, so he can't. It's just common sense. They'll figure it out. But instead, you're trying to keep up the appearances that you just Scrooge McDuck. You got money out back that you can go dive in and stuff. And now, definitively, they know that this was all a front because it's public information that you got financial woes. Scrooge McDuck don't usually have problems with, having to sell assets or turn over assets to cover stuff. His problem with his money was it being stolen. That's a conversation for a whole nother day. We ain't gonna talk about Scrooge McDuck today. But I appreciate y'all connecting with me, man. I'm gonna leave this there. Thumbs up this video, subscribe. I'll let y'all later. Peace.